Right, I'm basically just gonna sort of do a quick guide to thingy. What you call it? Just getting pretty much OP early on as possible. It's quite easy. It's very simple in terms of just getting it done. Don't really have to try. For the most part, you're pretty much fighting almost nothing. You're just collecting, which is nice. This fucking thing. I think I keep forgetting about this. Say you can just die to this boss that pops down, or just jump off, or defeat it, whichever one you want. It's just quicker to yeet yourself off the edge though. I always grab this grace just because there's a little farming spot I do around here for the golden foot stuff, which I'm going to be using later on, but not in this guide sort of thing. Because on this build I'm definitely going for like iron balls early game, and then I'm going to go and do whatchamacallit, the star fist or something like that. See how it goes. I've never used any like fist weapon. Grab that grace if you want, and there's a smithing stone on the anvil, but I just pick them up later. I ain't really fussed about them now. I got my own little smithing stone sort of route that I do. So I pick up these kukuris as well, just because I use them for tree sentinel cheese. And then we'll go get Torrent, pick up the map piece, kill Kenneth if he wants to get pushed off the edge, instead of sticking on it and then bloody biting back. For some reason the stagger he does is ridiculous sometimes. It can really just catch you in a complete animation where you can't move. It is what it is though. Give me Torrent, Melina. Pick up your map piece here, and then we're also going to pick up the flail in here. Right, hopefully bloody Kenneth doesn't be a nonce, because he can be a bit iffy sometimes. You there? Damn! So yeah, there's a Grace literally just there, as you can see the lights. Now Kenneth is up on that little like archway, the little rubble arch, and if you knock him off, he dies. If you don't, you gotta fight him, and he can be slightly annoying, just due to the fact that he's just got a dagger and he spams the fuck out of it. He's got a bit of like an AoE heal, so just try and knock him off. Essentially, it's the easiest method, or just kill his ass. But if you just sort of angle it around there, you want him to fall that way almost, and he'll fall. You can go pick up that golden seed that he's dropped down there. So I think if you knock him off slightly more to the right, he falls on top of... I've had it where I couldn't pick up the seed due to him falling on the fence or something like that, and then I had to reload and then it spawned back up top. But obviously with him dead, it was just a seed up top again. So if you find that you can't pick the seed up because he's landed on top of something, and like the fence broke, just reload and then it will be back up to where he was originally standing. It's weird like that, but it is what it is. We definitely want to get this Grace, because we'll be coming back to here. Now we're going to go get another map piece and some decent starting physics, to be honest, for the physic you just picked up there. This little bad boy. One of them gives you extra stamina, and the other one I think enhances charge attacks or something like that. It's one of them. Basically very good starting ones. So we'll pick up this map piece, and then you just literally sort of go almost southish, and then head towards that little Red Bull beetle thing. And then you'll see an item that you can pick up here, and this is your decent starting physics. And it's pretty much just almost southish, or southwest. Either way, once you get back on the road, just follow the road. And then you can get that Grace if you want, if you feel like you might die, but it's just quicker to get back to that other Grace, because I'm just going to use that Lost Grace thing. I've got him over slot. Bum, bum, ba, da, da, da. Oh, we got the blessing of the golden leaves, or whatever it is. Get more runes at this point. So, you normally tend to get followed, but it looks like we might have avoided it because he's still throwing pots. Either way, it's not really an issue if they follow. You can just kill them, but I'd recommend just getting out. Pop that bad boy, it'll take us back to the thingy, which is nice. It's nice and quick. And I suppose we'll upgrade our flasks here for now, because we've got a few upgrades. I'm just going to put it all into health, because I literally don't use the mana at the moment. Oh yeah, let's mix off physic as well, I forgot about that. So what does this one do? Yeah, enhances charge attack, so it's pretty good for a starting couple you can pick up instantly. More stam never hurts as well. And I go through this portal here, which will take us to the Beast Clergyman, but just ignore him. And there'll be another golden seed to pick up down the road. And if you want, you can... there's a Knight's Cavalry that you can cheese. You can either make him jump off the map or do the like loadout sort of thing, but you don't really need to, because we're going to kill a dragon that's going to drop 50k anyway, and then you can basically have unlimited 50k as long as you keep doing it if you want. But I'd recommend doing a Knight's Cav if you feel like you can, and then doing the dragon once, and then you're pretty much good. That's way more than you ever need. And then you just level up off bosses. You never need to farm, you've got enough levels. So I'll try it like once or twice. I'm gonna just make him jump off the edge. Not gonna lie, I don't even know how to do the loadout, I can't remember. So in case you die, just grab this grace, because you need to turn it to night anyway. Yeah, and go to round hole table when Melina pops back up. And then we'll just TP right back here anyway. So at least it stops her from chatting all the time now. And now let's try the Knight's Cap thing. Probably isn't going to work, but we can hope. Let's level up the flask again. Alright, Nightfall. Let's see if I can get him to jump off. So either way, it's like a 40k something runes for doing nothing. Come over here, buddy. Now this guy will one-shot you, so it's a bit more annoying at this stage. We need to do that running jump. Oh, I thought he went then, but didn't get close enough. I say this can be a bit annoying. I say we don't need to do. We can just farm another dragon. Oh, that was close. He's almost there. Come on, buddy. Do the jump attack. Ah, fuck's sake. Let's try and get him to a bigger loop. Oh, that was close. So I'm gonna give it like a couple more tries and then I'll just allow it. It's annoying. Come on, do your lunge attack, man. Stop swinging. Did we get him? Oh, it's so close again. Fall, motherfucker. Come on! We might allow it because he's just being a dickhead. This horse has got the best balance on the game. Oh, come on. Oh, he's so close. He's gone. Wait. Yeah, he's gone. Bloody hell, my boy took his time. Horse has got the strength to stick on that. Alright, let me just use his lift. There's a couple of runes here if you want them. It's not really a major thing. Ba-da. But essentially, once we've done the dragon thing as well, we'll have 90k runes, but you want to spend these before you do the thingy anyway. So we're going to go and grab Radagon Soul Seal. And in terms of stats, I'd recommend just getting at least 20 health or vigor for now, and then you're pretty much good. You can put it else anywhere you want, because with the Soul Seal, gives you +5 in vigor, stamina, and stuff like that, and the trade, it says it does more damage, but honestly the trade-off that you get for the health-wise, like +5 on health, you won't notice the extra damage. It almost negates itself in a sense. Right, let's go grab that Soul Seal. Which is that item just in there, but we need to go grab the Dectus and do a little loop around to go grab that. Now, what you gotta do is hope you don't get poisoned there, but if you do, it doesn't really matter. There's a chance that you cannot, which is obviously better, but it gives a fox a bit of poison. Doesn't really do too much damage. I'm grabbing the Dectus medallion here. We're going into the second hole, which is beyond this first one here. As you can see, the ghost is walking there. Now there's a little jump you got to do here, which can be a bit annoying sometimes, but you just loop around the wall like that. Avoid the giant rat. Pick up your seal, and then you can just use that to get out of here quicker. Because either way, you're going to die more than likely to the rat. Then you want to whack that seal on, because as you can see, the stat boostage is just insane. And now we'll be able to use the flail, and then we use it against the dwagon. And then drink your physic, because extra stam. And then just keep doing R1s on the horse. The main reason we got this flail, it has bleed build up, so in like 3 more swings you'll see a massive damage. There you go, that's 13k, and it's basically just do this until it's dead. But then when it does die, you need to run back to that grace and sit on it, and then you can keep farming this as long as you want, but 1's enough. So we've already got basically 1 dragon done from making the Knight's Cavalry fall off. So yeah, feel free to skip ahead because it's going to take a little bit. Normally takes like 4-ish minutes maybe, even that. It's not too bad considering what you get back from it. And obviously the way bleed works is once you get a proc, the next proc will take a bit longer, and then after that I think it's up to once it's at the 3rd proc, it'll only ever take that amount of time. It doesn't really keep increasing past that, or it might, I can't remember, but it's normally how the gist of it goes. And obviously this will go way quicker if this guy didn't debuff us. He debuffs our bloody armor and our attack power, so. But even then, he's already at basically half health within less than a minute, really. So I'll show you the route to the map piece as well, because might as well grab it while we're here. You don't have to. It is a bit of a detour, but for the most part, why not, innit? Do 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 do. This is where it goes much slower, this last portion of the health. But obviously that extra stamina allows us to get more hits in, so it's nice. So debuff's gone, so we do a slight bit more damage for now, but obviously our physics also gone. But he basically is going to be one more bleed proc and then a few more hits and he'll be done. But now he's debuffing us again. But we're due a bleed proc any second now, really. So, as soon as you see that, yeah, and now it's a few more hits. And he's dead. When you see that jolt, all you gotta do is run back to the Grace, bang off your horse, rest on it, and then you get the 50k, and he's still there. So you can basically rinse and repeat that if you really want to, but you don't need to at all. Right. Let's go grab that map piece first, and then we'll do a little run down to a certain area. To go grab a couple more. Well, we'll grab a seed and another tier. So just in this little water area, on the opposite side of it, there's going to be a map piece, so you can see the little podium or totem thing for it there. Podium, however we want to say it. It's just for the map piece. As I said, this is a little bit of a detour. We don't really need to get this. And I'm basically going to eat myself back to that Grace, and then we're going to go and grab another tier to level up the flask and another golden seed, which is pretty much really close by to here. So there's a little airlift by this white rock, or however, whatever the hell it is. Looks like a rock to me. I'm going to say a rock. But God knows we're in this game. Yeah, it's definitely a rock, isn't it? So in that church there's going to be the tier. And there's also Millicent, if you're interested in that quest line, but doesn't really matter. She's got really good items for like dex builds almost, because you can get 2 talismans off her, but obviously in different playthroughs, because you have to do certain different things to obtain them. So when she picks up that, you come down to where this tree is, And what you can do is jump across onto this building roof, drop down onto here if you don't want to take damage, but make sure you don't die, because full damage will fuck you over here at some point. But you can get down here safely, and if you just loop a bit further around this way, watch out for all the magic. Sort of just zigzag yourself away for it. And then up these stairs here, there's another golden seed. And I'll say that's it for Kaled now, because there is another golden seed we can go grab, but you've got to travel a bit for it, where I'd rather just carry on now. So what we're going to do is go back to Gatefront now. And then let's head this way again. Now, if you want one of the most broken and easy weapons to use, you can go kill an enemy right now and get the Bloodhound's Fang, but I'm not going to bother, but I'll show you where it is anyway. It's a weapon that, trust me, it can carry you through the game quite far. Very fucking far. It is very broken. And it's a somber weapon, so you can pretty much get it almost max level after, basically once you've done Tree Sentinel. Or if you're confident in yourself, you can get it earlier than that by going to Volcano Manor and getting the 7 from there. But pretty much as soon as you defeat Tree Sentinel, you can go pick up a 7, and there's an 8 and 9 in Kaled, and then you can do the little Mogwin Palace, whatchamacallit, bloody quest or whatever, to go get there early. You can go get the somber Ancient Dragon smithing one, which is quite easy. But yeah, if you want the Bloodhound's Fang, it's literally up that hill south now. But if you're not fussed about it, like you see those little anal bead sort of things, it's up there, just go and fight that thing. But if you're not interested, just carry on with the path that I'm going to be doing. This catapult's very easy to get past. Just keep heading towards this barricade here, you'll miss. And now you're pretty much safe just running. This is a stone sword key if you really want it. Recommend it, because there's only a limited amount within the game. That's a little NPC quest. I wouldn't bother, it's not really that important. Especially if you're doing like a melee build. You probably will not give a fuck about that quest at all. Okay. Right. This Grace is a very good sort of TP point. I find myself coming back here multiple times during playthroughs. Certain things. Right, so we'll go grab the map piece and the golden seed. And then I'll use the Grace thing to get back to that Grace. Take a detour. Probably use it again. Go take another detour, and then we'll be done with this area. Basically grab this seed, and then we'll just TP back over there. Again, there'll be another tier that you can pick up over here. Just mind the rats. Don't know what that item is, but that's the main one we're here for. Now, I believe there's a drop down that you can do instead of TPing back. I'll have a look for it, but if not, you just TP back and then you can go up the little side route. I'm pretty sure there's a drop down here. Oh, Jesus. Okay, nah, it's deaf. Oh well, we're gonna spawn that lag race right there anyway, so it is what it is. I think the drop down's a bit further around. But either way, we end up in the same spot, so it doesn't really matter. Yeah, because that one's deaf. I mean, there was a little sticky out ledge a bit higher that I could have probably latched onto, but it doesn't matter. We don't got no runes anyway to waste. So I'm just trying to see where that jump down is. Because it's by this bridge, I think. I think it's on the other side of this. So, oh god, I almost fell off the fucking bridge. Yeah, I think it's somewhere over there. Doesn't really matter though. Okay, let's continue on round. There'll be a church up there that we're heading to. You can see just north. If you need the faith knot, it's literally like down there somewhere. By those plants, if you keep heading down that way, like northeast-ish, you'll find it. For the most part, I'm doing a melee, so I don't need it. We'll grab a tier from here though. And there's a tree spirit up there if you want to try and kill it, but I'm just gonna go and get the tier and then I'm out of this area. There's a bunch of lilies here if you want to pick them up as well for sleep pots later on down the line. There's a crap load in here, there's like 6. 5 even. And this is our other church. Another anal bead thing if you want to fire, but it does take stone soul keys. Recommend probably picking up a grace here just because, you can always TP back here if need be down the line if you want to explore it more. That's pretty much it for this area, so now we head back to Gatefront and we'll continue on up. So let's have a look what we're currently at. So in terms of flask currently, we're at 8 and plus 5, and the maximum is 14 and plus 12. So already over halfway, which is nice. There's another golden sea just around the corner, obviously. So by this grace here, there's a stone sword key there if you want it. Now, I'd definitely recommend grabbing this grace in here, because obviously this is pretty much the first boss, really. But we won't be doing it, so we might as well just go grab more shit and become even more OP. Because there's no rush in this game, might as well just do what you want. You can choose to make it harder on yourself, or choose to make it easy. So we can always TP back to here when you want to fight the boss. Yeah, the frame drops in this place because this bloody wind is insane. I think it's like the ray tracing or some bullshit. Right, now all we're doing is going here. So we're going to bypass this entire castle. And go grab more shit over in Laernia and up in the plateau area. can't remember what that allows you to craft, but we'll find out later. It's not really an issue. So this is pretty much just a straight linear path. You can't really detour off it. The only thing you can do is obviously fall off it. Ba-da-da, 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 ba-da-da-da-da-da. So you can grab this grace if you really want. I'm not going to bother with it. Another tier in this church. Now we're going to head down to the lake. There's going to be another map piece that... We're going to get 2 map pieces, which will be the main lake. I'm not going to bother with the east side of the lake area, because we don't really need to go there. There's not really any upgrades, apart from if you want to buy some Sombers from EG. Then it is really good for getting early game upgrades, because you get 1 to 4 on Somber, which I find ridiculous. So grab this grace if you want. It's not really a necessity. It's just this guy's got a lantern I like to buy, just so I can see in the dark caves and whatnot. Okay, now mine these things on the map piece. Just bait them out, because they will just fuck you over. Like that. Almost got me down off my horse. Now we'll head sort of like northwestish. Basically, almost head towards the main castle bit itself, or school. Just be wary that there will be lobsters, which will massively fuck you up. They spit at you from like miles away, and they generally do a crap load of damage. There's another NPC in there if you want to get that quest sort of going, but not really fussed about it. Just heading towards the school, and then we'll find our second map piece coming up soon. Now, as you can see, the lobsters there. Just try not to aggro them. Map piece is literally dead ahead, and the grace right next to it. And just from here, we're going to grab a golden seed and head up to the sort of main gate area. Golden seed's literally just slightly westish. You see it dead ahead now. And then from the golden seed, we're just going to go slightly more right, and then you'll find a set of stairs that you can go up. And then this is definitely a grace that you want to grab, because we're going to go and grab the key to access this gate, so we're going to be back here not too long. Now you can either do this little jump off this barrier onto the rock, but it is a bit harder than just doing the standard one. So if you just go... Ah, I fucked it. Yeah. I'm going to do the easier one, because I don't know why. I used to be able to do this one, and now I just genuinely cannot anymore. I don't know what's happened. It's like my horse doesn't jump as far. I think I gotta go slightly further down, but there's a way easier one a bit further down. So if you just hop over to this section, you just jump off and try and jump as far as you can to here and you'll be fine. Alright, again, we're sort of going like northwest way. Pretty much just follow the wall line and you'll always end up in this spot. It's not really hard to find. And as you come out into this big ass open area, you'll see this pointy ass rock, and behind that is basically a dragon and the key that we're looking for to get into that gate that had a seal on it. And if you really want, you can head up here or just TP to the gate. Now, there's a golden seed as you continue going, but it is quite far, so I'm just going to TP back to the gate. That golden seed isn't exactly necessary. Like, we're going to find way more up in this higher section. But you can get it if you really want to. If you just keep going up the lake, you'll find it. And then you just want to come back to this gate, basically. Basically. I recommend grabbing this just because it's quite a good point of interest. You can TP to different areas. But the main one we're going for is this one over here, which is northeast. And then you actually interact with the seal and it'll take you to the higher area where we're wanting to go. Now, most people tend to just go straight along the path, but you want to sort of go northish, because there's another church. Just right here is our church. And now we continue on that path. If you stick to this side, though, the catapults will not be an issue. And there's a little jump you can do. There's also a rune arc just here. So if you get on top of this rock here, do a run, jump and a jump, you'll make it quite easily. And you just bypass anything trying to kill you there. And we're heading straight to the gate. Da -da -da. Ba -ba -ba -da -ba -da. Oh, that was sipping me water. Water. What water? Yo, who eating that water? Okay, just interact with this bad boy. Skip the cutscenes if you want to watch them. Doesn't really matter. Either way, we end up in the same spot. Well, whack your horse back on. Little did you know why. Again, this is another grace that I tend to come back to a few times, so I like to grab it. Basically just stick northish. You want to stay on this sort of lower tier. Up there is a good talisman if you want it. It's a ritual sword talisman. And though essentially that does is once you're at max HP you get like 20% extra damage or something like that. It's pretty fucking good. Especially for early game. So just grab this grace if you really want to as well. Now there's another golden seed over this way. We might as well grab it. Then we'll use our thingy grace thing to get back to this one. Or because we grabbed that one, I'm gonna TP to the previous one. It's a bit closer to where we're gonna be heading. But this is for another golden seed. And we're basically just unlocking areas currently, which is really good. Like, it's quite impressive that you can get through this much of the game without fighting anything, really. That's what's so good about this game. Whoops. Yeah, I did not mean to open my map, my finger slipped. Be careful of these, because they will fucking do a lot of damage, to be fair. Right, so basically once we grab this, we can just TP back. Because there are a bit more, like, upgradey stuff further on, but there's way more and a lot quicker ones over this way. Just 'cause I'm lazy, I'm not going to run back. Why run when you can TP? God damn. Love you till the sun dies. Oh wait, oh wait. Now if you just head dead northeast from here, basically just follow that path if you really want to. There's a map piece, a gold seed, and then we're gonna head up in towards more of the capital. And we are basically grabbing another 4 golden seeds in the space of like 2 minutes. Like, it's insane. I I get that it is a bit more of a mid-gamey sort of a late gamer area, so they do kind of buff you up slightly. Little did you know why. Du -du 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 -dun -du 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 -du. And then for these archers, just literally slightly go in diagonal as soon as they start charging their bow back, yeah, and just go diagonal, they'll miss all the time. Then just head dead straight, and you're pretty much good. And you got the tree sentinels, duo, whatever you want to call them, coming up. Just run, run past them. They'll always miss because they try and hit you in the middle. They never actually connect with it. And then they will not follow you to this tree, where there's another map piece, 2 golden seeds, and then we head literally up the road here, and there'll be more 2 golden seeds. Just be mindful of the gargoyle that comes down. You always go down the middle there. Just stick on one of the sides and you'll be fine. I don't even know if it does damage if it lands on you, assuming it probably will. So, don't let it land on you. In simplest terms, basically. Right, and here's 2 more gold seeds. And then you definitely got to be wanting this grace up the road, so we'll grab that, and then we'll see what sort of upgrades we've got. And if we've got more time, I'll probably show you some more churches, so you can get even higher flasks if you really want to, but these flasks are already well over the, the power level currently that you need. Let's see what we've currently got them to. Okay, so we got 10 and they are at +7. What's our time saying? Got like 10 more minutes, I guess. So there is another church down in here. if you really want to, but I wouldn't bother. Because there are some easier ones you can get up here. Got the Church of Vows. Obviously, you got that church up there, the Bethlehem Church. Oh, wait, they've been there. There's one up here. That's definitely another one that we can go to. I'll just mark them on the map, actually. It'll be a lot easier. There's a church you want to get a tier. And I said, if you follow the lake river bit down here, there'll be another golden seed roughly around this bit. And then, I can't show because it's not on the map for Mount Gilmere. In terms of a church in Caelid, I'm trying to think exactly where it is. It's roughly by the map piece, but we can't see it because it's a bit further down. Well, there's another golden seed roughly by the other map piece. You wouldn't be too hard to find it. Where else are there churches? I'm trying to think. Off the top of my head. Obviously, this place is done down here. She's got that one there, golden seed. Why did I mark up here again? Can't remember why I marked up there. There's definitely a church. I think that might be the church there. That looks to be like a church. There's another one in the plateau. That one there. And that. For the most part, that's pretty much all you're going to need. I might do another thing for like smithing stone, like a somber run, and how to get easy smithing stones. Because there are really good routes that you can do, which is OP as fuck. So yeah, I'm going to cut that one there, because you're not going to need more than that stuff to start the game with. You've literally got all of this, and you haven't even fought anything. So, yeah, thanks for watching.